Yeah, viewers, subscriber, big up, blessings. New link production there, people. So all of the viewers, all of the subscribers, enough love, enough respect, right? Well, viewers and sub, right? I have this thing, we say, really happen to this man who is in the UK, right? Because right now, this man is living a life where really terrible upon him right now. Wish him say him even lose his mind. Meaning him is getting crazy. You understand? And listening this man's story, it's really touching because it could have happened to my grandparents or somebody close to me, right? Because this man is now 64 years old. I did do a video about this man a couple months ago, and now I really have to go back over this topic because the same man is crying out now, and the Prime Minister of Jamaica has to step into this because when they listen to this man's story, they really has to step in, and they did it. So the Prime Minister recently invited the Prime Minister from UK for a meeting where they discuss this basically about this man and for other Jamaicans who is living in the UK in this same situation. So viewers and sub, this man it's said to be in the UK from 1968. He's in the UK from he was 14 years old, right? And he's from St. Mary in Jamaica, the parish of St. Mary. He said reason why he moved to UK is because his mother was there working as a domestic worker and his father was a crane driver in the UK. He said he started working when he was 16 years old. You understand? When he was 16. So he was there, from 14 he started working when he was 16. So he went to school for 2 years, then he started working. So he not fully get that education there. You understand? He not get the big degree, bachelor's degree. Him say in those time, there were a ship, right, where they recruit Jamaicans and persons from other Caribbean countries in the UK to work. In that time, only thing they may have is their passport, but them don't need nothing big, nothing. Immigration things weren't that tough at the time. The thing what caught up this man in this chop right now, because a couple of years back, since in the 2000 year, the UK government they changed up the immigration structure ish. You understand? Which if you don't have certain documents, you cannot be eligible to get that UK citizenship. And if you don't have proof to show that you've been in the UK for such and such time. So the problem with this man now is he don't have no documents to show. His passport make no sense because he can't find no trace to say he ever used a passport or anything to reach in the UK. He can't find no school record to show that he went to school or anything. But he said he never do nothing wrong, nothing illegal, no drugs, nothing. He never been to jail, he never been to prison, nothing like that. But right now, he's on the verge of getting deported, which he don't know much like that about Jamaica. Because meaning, him not travel. He don't travel, so no record not showing. You understand? According to the man's story. It is said that because of this whole situation, the back and forth, it caused his relationship to ended with his wife. Because his wife now, as me tell her, said, this is stressing for him, Because when him there back and forth, I try to get matters solved and I try to get problems solved, it is really stressing for him. So his wife, right, she don't like it. She thinks that he might get crazy, but in her point now, him admit the fact that he's getting crazy, so she ends up leaving. So now he is without a wife. He went homeless, meaning he never have nowhere to sleep. So it was an abandoned building. You understand? An abandoned building, that's where he was sleeping for a lot of years. But now, someone who know him, right, they rent a local apartment, so he's staying there now. Which, this man, as I tell you, his story is really sad because in some point, right, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm not being bad or nothing, but I'm saying, imagine you've been in the UK for so long, right, which I think you should get yourself straight, but in the end, they never check like that, so him don't check. But you don't know, that's the thing. You don't know, and it's like his people they never like show him certain roads or show him that and show him that, say they need that, because his parents have the old mentality. They never have the new mentality of the new laws, and things will change. You understand, viewers and subscriber? So, but for all those time, for over 50 years or 50 years you've been in the UK, right? I think you should be a wealthy man. You've been working, you should be a wealthy man. You understand? And it is not matter if your dude did make a house, because you never saw that part in the story still, and your wife do take the house or anything, but still, you should have money in the bank book that can back you up. Honestly, viewers and sub, I ain't telling no lie. That's a very long time. That's over 50 years, right? But the thing is now, it is not him alone in that situation, because recently you have a lady, she was 50, but she was sent home back to Jamaica. You understand? She was sent home. Another gentleman in the same situation, he was sent home. But this man is crying out, and he said he don't know what he did wrong, because he do nothing wrong. So, Mr. Wallace, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, as I was telling you earlier in the video, he heard the whole situation and he decided that, So right now, they are trying to help him, because a lot of things have to be done. He got to do medical, he got to do a lot of stuff, but he still is not fixed as yet. But all we can say is, not because he's a Jamaican, but he's a law-abiding citizen, we just keep him in our prayers. That's all. And we just wish the best for him, because in a situation like now, he said he's getting crazy, like he's losing his mind, and he admit the fact that he's getting crazy, because he said with all the stress that he been through, all the things he go through before, and the ups and downs, all of these things, it drive him crazy. Make him like him a losing mind. So, right now, honestly, we just keep him in our prayers. Viewers and subscribers, I know the whole situation, it's really sad. It's devastating. It's terrible, because I would like him to go to Jamaica right now, to be honest. You understand? And worse, he don't have the money to help him through. Maybe he have to do some work, and as he said, he's getting crazy. So, no. I rather he stays in the UK. He sees if he can get all the mental treatments that he can get. He get his things straight, get his paper straight. And from there, you understand, he can come back around, because at 64, you have a lot of years. Can live up to 100 or something. You understand, a lot. So, you have time, But this is stuff that many Jamaicans and fellow Caribbean people in the Commonwealth need to learn from. Don't try to make that mistake, right? Always, when I read somewhere, as I would say, I know a lot of people, they do stuff and be in there, but if you know you go in the country the right way, please try to get yourself straight. Or if you go the wrong way, find some ways of getting yourself straight. Because you have many ways, and we smart, we're not fool, of getting yourself straight. You understand? where they go find a woman married to, where they, you understand, but please try, don't feel that comfortable. Always check up on your paper works them. Don't just sit down with them because you have the first go, and don't check up the system because the laws change are foreign all the time. And that's the thing that caught this man in this trap right now, because the law do change on him, and once the law change, him fall so deep in that trap. I know it's really sad, as I said, but viewers and subscriber, we all have to just be careful. We all have to do what? Be careful. You know, this is New Link production, right? And we always do the right thing, and we always want the viewers and the subscribers to do the right thing as well. But again, let's keep him in our prayers. And thank you all for watching this video. Thank you all. I hope you will like it. I hope you will comment on it and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button down there. So as New Link production drop a video, you'll get them. Big up to the New Link team in Jamaica who are doing the work. Big up on yourself who keep on giving us the latest update and the news them. And big up to all the viewers all over the world, whether in the Caribbean, Europe, in South America, Central America, North America. New Link love you all. Turks and Caicos, Jamaica. Big up on yourself. The whole United States of America. Big up, straight up. Enough love. England, China, Japan, Africa. The whole of Trinidad, the Sony, you know. Big up on yourself, enough love. You understand? I said again, be smart. Be wise. Else don't get that attack. Attack, New Link. Blessed love.